Welcome back. This is Game Jammin' with Jamin here, and we are playing Hearthstone Constructed. We already went through a Face Hunter and a Zulok deck, so now I want to show you guys something a little bit different. This is Oil Rogue. Now, this takes a lot of skill to use. I don't even use it very well. So this is going to play very differently than how you expect, but it is really fun when it works out. Let me go back and show you what that looks like. No, wrong one. Oil. Okay. The reason why it's called Oil is there's this card here called Tinker's Sharp Sword Oil. It has an effect that says give your weapon +3 attack, which is like, okay, it's not too bad for 4 cost. It's a little bit low, but the trick here is this combo effect, which says give a random friendly minion +3 attack. So when you combine them together, you're getting 6 attack for 4, and not to mention the fact that, you know, the minion keeps the attack, and so does the weapon. So if your weapon has 2 durability, then you've essentially got 6 damage out of it. So that's really strong. The way this deck plays out is it's really trying to be a control deck to then hit a combo to finish. So essentially in the beginning of the game, you have some cards like Backstab that deal 2 damage to an undamaged minion, which will help you control the board. Then you have this Blade Flurry that will help you clear the board real easily. You can destroy your weapon and deal its damage. And if you've boosted your weapon, then you can deal a lot of damage. We have a heal in here with the Earthring Farseer, as well as Antique Healbot, just to keep the game going a little bit longer. We have this card called Sprint that helps us draw extra cards. And then Preparation is the key to this deck because it allows you to play a spell for a lot cheaper than it should be played for, 3 less. The Saps will help us also maintain control of the board. Nothing else too special. Just note that combo, the way that works is you must play one other card before playing that card, and then the combo effect will work. And so it can be any card that you want to play is fine. And you can combo multiple cards together, and it's fine. You don't have to continue to play combo cards to finish your hand. It's just that at least one other card has to have been played first. So what the cool part is, you just go play Preparation or Backstab for free, and then you immediately get to deal the effect of 2 damage or getting +3 attack on your weapon. So I will play a round or two, show you what that looks like. And again, I'm going to say I'm not really good with this deck, but it'll give you an idea of how to play it. There's plenty of, if you look on YouTube, you'll find tons and tons and tons of other players. I just want to give you a taste of a different deck type. Now, hopefully this isn't a mirror match, but I'll hope it's not, and we'll just see how that goes. Generally speaking, if you're playing against control, you want to get more minions. If you're playing against a fast deck, then you want to get more of the spells that help you control. So I'm going to get rid of Fan and Eyes here, Eviscerate, keep the SI Agent, get rid of Shredder. The Shredder actually might have been worth keeping, but we'll see how it goes. You'll notice immediately that this plays kind of slower. This could very well be another Oil Rogue, so we're playing it slow, kind of on purpose.
Here we go.
What that means is we don't have 3 drops. So this Violet Teacher is really cool. Essentially, every time you play Magic, you get a free 1/1 character. So what I'm going to try to do is on turn 4, play her out, play the coin, and play other spells. Now, if I don't have a bunch of spells that I can use, then it might make sense just to get it out early and see what I can do. playing against a nice empty board here. I don't even need to bother to heal right now. So let's go with the Geomancer. The goal is to see how my opponent responds to this. Okay. Goes for the straightforward play. Now notice the damage here. Nothing really that much has been done, so it's not really like I'm concerned about 3 damage.
Pay attention, class.
This is where I get a little advantage. So I play the coin. I have a 1-cost spell I can use. It's going to be really strong for me.
I'm ready to.
And now the question is, do I attack with it or not? As of right now, I'm not in a rush to attack. I've got the board. There's nothing really to use it against. I can go for some extra damage, but it's better to save it. I'll save it in case there's a minion, and then I can hit the minion for a lot of damage. Like maybe he'll play Sludge Belcher. Oh, not that time. Okay. That stinks, but oh well. We can live. Next up is your Drake. Draws me a free card. And again, same theory here. Not really a reason to attack. I could attack, but it doesn't gain me that much. I'm not going to kill him that much faster because of 3 extra damage. I'm just going to go for keeping board presence and seeing how long that can last.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Okay, it's fine. So this time, there's 2 ways to handle this. I could go for a backstab and its SI agent, but this, now I've just got the attack to deal with it. So let's just deal with the attack.
Here we go.
Could put out the Farseer. Might as well heal. I'm not doing anything else this turn. And this is debatable because he could just bust out the 1 cost there, but this is also good for 2 damage later. So let's just do this.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here. Giddy up.
It might have been right there just to pass. Again, we're both playing slow because we don't have the combo. When you do have the combo, you have a bunch of the sharp sword oil, then you want to do that. Ooh, interesting. That one I haven't seen playing competitive very much, but we'll see how it goes for him.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Okay. Wasn't really that big a deal. So let's do this.
Here we go.
Of course.
Can't do this.
The sword, and might as well heal up. I don't really have a reason to hold on to that right now, so. What's important here is by having board control here, I'm forcing my opponent to come up with an answer to me. Now, I don't want to go crazy with lots of low-cost minions because then he can just clear it out in 1 shot with a Blade Flurry. Okay, this deck I'm playing against is a little bit different. This one is trying to get me to deck out. Okay, that's fine. We are gonna go backstab.
Ha, this guy's toast.
That. I have 3 heals, so I'm just gonna go for extra
Don't
damage.
worry, loves. The cavalry's here. Giddy up.
And my game plan is going to change slightly. At this point now, I actually do want to deal damage. The reason I want to deal damage is he's trying to draw out the game longer. I don't want to draw it out to the end. If you've never seen a game go to the end, when you run out of cards in your deck, you no longer draw, and you get damage dealt to you based on how many cards you've drawn from your empty deck. What? Okay. He's basically run out of cards to play. Is essentially what's happening here. So, how do we want to handle this? Could go for the sprint, but we're going to do this.
So many options.
Phantom Knives. I'm not expecting to play lots of minions, so there's no reason to go too crazy.
Pay attention, class. Here we go.
Lights out.
The idea here is I want to keep... The idea here is I want to keep board presence so that my opponent has to come up with answers. Now, I know my opponent got really desperate because they were using the Azure Drake for drawing cards, and it's not... You don't want to Shadow Step that card.
I wonder.
You want to be using other cards like Murloc Knight. Oh, which looks like he doesn't have. Preparation. Vanish. Okay, so I was going for heal combo. And this is one of those things where I definitely don't want to play. So I'm going to play this out. Let's do this. We're going to put the by the teacher.
Pay attention,
He's
class.
used 2 vanishes, which is really important. Because now he cannot do vanish anymore. Effectively doesn't have any, so.
I'm ready to learn.
Ha, this guy's toast.
I don't have to be so worried. Now he does have the extra heal because he just took his antique heal bat, but that's manageable. Gonna keep healing. I have to be careful. I'm gonna draw more of the ambushes. But again, there's not all that much I can do about it right now. So... Cool, that's good. I want to keep... It's going to be tricky. Go like this.
I'm ready to learn.
I'm going to attack here.
We go.
This will leave him with 2 guys that I can kill with the Blade Flurry.
I'm ready to learn.
I can give myself a card, and I can keep the damage up. And now, even if he does heal for 8, which is, you know, it's probably going to happen, then I have more damage coming in than he can deal with.
Death does not scare me.
Oh no, the Death Lord! Okay. So, I need to get rid of this Death Lord. So... I need to figure out how I can deal the damage. Or what the correct way to deal the damage is the question. Definitely want the Sludge Belcher out. I think the Eviscerate makes sense.
I'm ready to learn.
Gonna bring out the charge.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Here we go.
Yeah.
This, by the way, this is not a very typical match. It's just what it is right now.
Lights out.
Oh, jeez. And I even did that wrong. Death Lord is supposed to draw you a card. Draw a minion out from your deck. But because I didn't have room for it, couldn't do it. And I'm going to start pulling out Nerubians, which means that he will get stronger. Oh, I think at this point, I can probably catch up to him first. It's a race. Now he's debating, do I attack?
Choose soon.
I don't think you want... it's tough for him. Yep, and now I have the Tinkerer, so it's like, good game. See this combo? Look at that. One cost. And I get to add this in. And I get to go Blade Flurry. And it already dealt 5 damage. Good game. Okay, so that was really... what's the term? Atypical? It was not a very typical game. So I'm going to see if I can't find a more regular game to play. See if I have better luck this time. I'm sure that opponent was doing the same thing of like, darn, I didn't want to play another rogue. It's not a very typical match.
Valera
Okay,
versus
so
Rexa.
against a hunter, I will assume they will try to be playing faster.
Watch your back.
So because of that, I want to get spells that help me out, like this Blade Flurry. Actually, the preparation's really good too. If I ever see a preparation, you don't get rid of it. I'm going to get rid of the Farseer, though. I'm going to keep the Farseer just in case. The extra heal will be helpful. I'll have to see how fast this character plays. That's okay.
Here we
I'll get rid of it. My goal here is to control the tempo of the game. Weird. Okay. In this case, I can kill this for free.
Here we
Do some damage. Rebuff my sword. Now this is debatable. But I'm gonna do the deadly poison. The reason why that's debatable is if the hunter is playing a card that gets rid of weapons, then that would be a painful loss for me.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Okay, so
Don't worry,
Put some
love.
damage
The
in.
cavalry's here.
Here we go.
the important part here is this mad scientist. I never really want to attack into it unless I've got a really good reason for it. They're going to have to attack into me to get rid of that card, so just let them attack into me. The exception would be is if you have a good way of clearing that card, clearing the trap.
Eyes are open.
So
Here we go.
I'm playing this a little bit different. Because I've got advantage right now, I'm pushing the advantage. I don't know what this trap is yet, but I'm hoping I can clear out that trap.
I see you.
Okay, cool. I can take that. So,
Of course.
clear the trap. That's actually pretty good for me. Because then I can heal up again. Now, the question is, what do I want to do? I I could go for the deadly poison anyways.
So
But here's what I'm
many
thinking. I'm
options.
probably going to play the Eviscerate next turn. So I'm going to... you don't want to take that much damage, though. I'm going to put the Deadly Poison on. And wait. I may be doing a Blade Flurry, so I'm going to see how the opponent plays it out. Okay. Interesting. So here's what I'm going to do. We'll see if this works.
So
And get the
many.
card going on. What's cool here is this is now 5 damage. So I'm going to deal 5 damage here. Get rid of this. And then I'm going to use Preparation to get another 5 damage in. And I can clean out this minion too. And notice I still have this Blade Flurry here too. So if he still fills up the board again, bam, Blade Flurry. And with that 3 damage is even better. I also have the Farce here, which is really nice. That basically gives me another 3, another 3 health. But I could always choose to heal up this if I want to clean out minions. Oh, that's not gonna matter. Gonna attack my face. But this is where that Blade Flurry is really efficient. Put out this. Blade Flurry. Because of the Azure Drake, it does 4 damage. And attack his face. Look at that. Being an assassin is fun. A rogue, I'm sorry. I don't know what to call it, assassin. Rogues are assassins, right? Many times they are. Come on now. What are you gonna do, cheese money? Going for the board control. That's fine. I can take that. Now I can be so efficient. Kill this off. Deal some free damage. Nice, good board position. Uh-oh, the Dr. Boom! Okay, so I get to have fun here. So this could be freezing, but it's not that big a deal. Explosive, also not that big a deal. I still get to deal my damage. I can sap it back to hand, which gives me more time.
This guy's toast.
Here we go.
Now, the safer play would have actually been to use the Farseer to heal my character up. But I think I should be okay here. The reason I have to be worried is these guys, when they die, they deal extra damage to another character. And it's random. So he has to attack here, and the question is, where is that going to go? And if he has a way of clearing my board, I'm in really big trouble. I have to hope it doesn't hit this. Oh, so close. Well played.
played.
Eyes are open.
Hey, lights out.
I'm being dumb. Should not do that. Don't do that. Bad idea. Okay. Got the win. That's cool. And that is the Oil Rogue. Kind of fun to play. The last deck, well, I've got 2 decks I can show, so maybe we'll make this go a little bit longer. But for right now, that's it for Oil Rogue. We'll move on to the next deck, either a Mech Mage here or a brand new, completely different version of Rogue using the Death Rattle. So, talk to you later. Thanks for watching.